Mr. AV Rajwade joins in to talk more about which way the currency may be headed. Mr. Rajwade, talks are pretty strong right now that the RBI may start withdrawing the forex swap window for OMCs. Do you think the timing would be right if they do indeed begin tapering?
Well, I think the one reason for the sharp fall yesterday and today morning would probably suggest that they have already started doing so. But I think whether it's a good thing or bad thing, it depends on how you look at it. In fact, you just now said that rupee is the worst performing currency. Now the question then is that is rupee appreciation good for the real economy? Whatever the financial economy might think about, in my view, a fall of the rupee would be a very good thing for an economy which is slowing down, because appreciating exchange rate or an appreciating rupee would be a deflationary factor. So I think, I look at it as a positive sign. I think we probably needs to fall more if we are to restore competitiveness to our real economy, particularly the manufacturing sector. And so, yes, but I think the stability, and if this has occurred even without the RBI tapering off the swap facility, then I think what it suggests is once again emphasizes how vulnerable we are to the moods and swings of foreign investors, which is not a very good position to be in.
Mr. Rajwade, the central reason why rupee fell in the month of August was CAD concerns, and some would argue that CAD now is yesterday's story, it is not a tomorrow's trend. So with CAD now under control, do you think the downside for rupee in the short term could also be limited and restricted? Well,
I'm not too sure that the current account deficit is so much under control as, or can fall so much as the finance minister expects. In fact, his statement earlier this week is that it will be below 60 billion. Now, I'll be very pleasantly surprised if that happens. But I think a lot of policymakers seem to be putting a lot of faith in the fact that gold imports have come down. The other side, of course, is that gold smuggling seems to have gone up. And the sort of a corollary of gold smuggling is that remittances will get diverted through the Hawala market rather than coming through the official market. So the current account, I don't think that just putting up a duty of 10% is going to dramatically change the Indian psyche's fascination for gold. I think that's an age-old. It has become a cultural factor. I do not look at gold as either an investment or any such thing. I think it's more a cultural factor rather than anything else. And I don't think that changes. That did not change when we had totally banned gold imports. And I don't think 10% is going to change it. All that it might do, that is my worry, that it might transfer from official imports to smuggling, and therefore diversion of remittances. So I think one will have to wait and see whether that 60 billion which the finance minister is hopeful of is a realistic figure. In my own view, probably that sharp a fall, particularly only Q1 figures are there right now. Q2 will be there toward the end of next month. So there is still some time. That will give us probably a better idea of the kind of number we'll have. So I'm not a believer that the CAD has been controlled.
Mr. Rajwade, really appreciate you taking the time out and getting us more perspective on the currency weakness that we're currently seeing. The rupee now is at the lowest level since September 30th, currently at 62.58 levels after seeing that spike of all the way up to 62.70.